Hello friends, welcome back once again to our YouTube channel Incredible Abhishek. So in this video we are going to have an analysis over the topic financial inclusion versus the financial integration. So in this video we are going to see that the financial inclusion versus the financial integration. Okay, so we will have a detailed comparison between this. Okay, as you all know that we have started an initiative of the current issues. In these videos we used to cover weekly on weekend basis almost one to two topic every weekend which is related to your current happenings. We have covered the base effect and we have also made a video but not uploaded. We will upload it sooner regarding the GDP growth, that the GDP growth is being determined by the supply side and the demand side, but the more important thing is the demand side. We always see that if we increase the supply side, definitely that is going to help for the GDP growth, but that is not the reality. If you will see the reality is that if you want to increase the growth of the GDP, you have to increase the demand. So that we will be uploading that video. In this video we are going to see the financial inclusion versus financial integration. You all know now definition of the financial inclusion. What do we mean by financial inclusion? Okay, those who don't know the basic definition of the financial inclusion, I just want to say that financial inclusion means to provide the accessibility of the banking or the availability of credit. Means if you are providing the access to the banking services, if you are providing availability of the credit, that is called the financial inclusion. If we try to understand this by an example, if someone is living in a rural area and he is accessing the banking services or accessing the credit facility from the financial institutions, then it will be said that he is financially included. But we are not here to discuss about the financial inclusion. We are here to discuss about the financial inclusion versus the financial integration. So what is the basic difference between the financial inclusion and the financial integration? That India has achieved the financial inclusion, but it has not achieved the financial integration. It is somehow similar to the growth in terms of GDP, but not the actual growth. If you see the India's growth, not in this COVID period, but if you will see the earlier, India is growing. India is one of the fastest growing economy of the world, but still if you see in the quality, if you will see in the development indexes, different development indexes like the hunger report would be there, the human development index is being there, and other reports are also being there, you will see that India's position is not good. Okay, so if India's position is not good but still we are increasing in the GDP numbers, so that is not the exact development, because development should be people centric, not people should be development centric. So you have to understand that there is something which is quite different. We are financially included but we are not financially integrated. How? Let us start with this topic with an example, that there is a lady. Okay, you can read this article into the Indian Express. This is being published in the Indian Express on 14 September. For more detail, the title of that editorial is Capital for Their Courage, so you can remember that. You can read also that and you can make your notes as well. So there is a lady, okay, whose name is Parvati. So basically he goes to, he is a vendor. Okay, so who sells a street vendor, we can say that he is a street she is a street vendor. Okay, so she has to take money from the money lenders, loan, daily loan. She used to take daily loan from the money lenders, and money lenders charge them 10% for the one day. Only for the one day they charged 10%. Let us suppose that she has taken 100 rupees, so they will charge 10 rupees for daily. But even she is having an account in a bank, let's say XYZ. Okay, I'm not naming any bank, so it is, let's say she is having an account on XYZ bank, but still she is not taking the facility of that bank, of the credit facility or the loan facility. She is taking the facility which is being provided by the local money lender, and who is charging 10% daily. 10% daily, such a high. But when a reporter asked from here that why you are doing so, so she said that she has to take loan daily or almost on the weekend basis, and in the bank it is not feasible for anyone to take loan in such a ease. But money lender is although charging high, but he is providing the money when it is required, and she takes the money in the morning and returns it in the evening by giving the 10% whatever the charges that are being there. She returns it. So this is more comfortable for them. So if you will see in this scenario that she is not taking loan from the banks but taking loan from the money lenders. But if you will see the conditions of the Parvati, logically if you will see that she is financially included. Why? Because she is having the facility of the banking facility. Why? Because she is having an account in the bank. Let's say the bank is XYZ, so he is financially included. But is it financially integrated? No, because he is not taking the benefit of the financial facilities that is being provided by the banks. Okay, so she is not taking. If you will see in India, almost 63.4 million MSMEs are being there, and out of that 99 are micro enterprises, means having investment of less than 10 lakhs. So they are also being financially included because they are having their facility of the banking and everything, but they are not financially integrated. They are not taking the benefit of the financial facilities that are being provided by the financial institutions. So if you will see that the journey from the inclusion to the integration is not only about providing accessibility or availability of what we call it as the banking facility. Availability is not being required. What is being required, that relevancy or the applicability should be there. If you are having a product, okay, so if the product is available, then that is not enough. You have to make it accessible for them. You have to make it applicable for them. Okay, so that is being required. If we will see the major challenge, what is the challenge? Why we are financially included but we are not financially integrated? What is the major challenge? If you will see, the major challenge is bridging the gap between the supply and the demand. Actually, the micro enterprises need small loans or even the loans but for the shorter period, and the process that is being involved into the process that is being involved into the banking or in the banks, it's so stringent, it is so difficult and long lasting that they are not able to take the loans. So the demand is being there, from the money lender side, but the supply is not being there from the banking side. And if the supply is there from the banking side, then that loan is not demandable by the enterprises, micro enterprises, or the women entrepreneurs, anyone you will see. So there is a mismatch between the demand as well as the supply. Means the gap between the supply and the demand is very high. So what is being required? That is customized product, means tailoring product. If you will see the solution that has been provided is that you have to make customized product, that I have said earlier also. People centric product is being required. People centric means customer centric. Banking should, if the demand is being there in that area, you should see that the bank should provide loans in those in that manner that they are required, that so that they should not be only financially included but also integrated. So we have to make them financially integrated rather than financially included, and that can only be possible by the making the customized products, by making the products that are useful for the people for their large scale. Because there are evidences in this article also, if you will read it, there are evidences that if you will go into the rural areas where the postal services, you all know that Indian Post also provides you facility of saving. There is you all know that if you have read the economics, then the saving under the post comes under M2 and M4. M2 and M4 it is there, and this question was asked in the Odisha PCS 2021 also, and the banking would be M1 and M3, that you, I think you know that. So the banking facility, the postal facility that is being available into the rural area, if you will see in that rural areas, women are saving the money that is very huge. If you will see, the amount is very huge. Okay, so if the banks also provide them the tailor made products, the customized products that are being required, then definitely beside having financial included, they will be the financial integrated. So the basic theme is that we should shift, we should travel a journey from the inclusion to the integration by making the products relevant, applicable and acceptable. Okay, understanding that or not? So that is the main motto of this financial inclusion versus integration. So India should be made financially integrated rather than financially included. So you can read this article. The article title is Capital for Their Courage, how financial services provided can enable the women entrepreneurs. So this article has been given in the Indian Express 14 September. These lecture will be helpful for your mains perspective. If you are writing any of the mains, you can use fodder materials for the any of the answer. It will not be more useful for your pre-examination. So I hope you have enjoyed this session. We will be continuing this session right now like this in the next upcoming where we will be discussing different theme or the issues that are being happening into the current happenings. So thank you and have a nice day, friends.